Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly. I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours? Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have...
You might have simply said so to begin with. It's guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, we expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately the only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve. No, but it is. Within the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his... If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy... I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect, but it's the only hope we have left. From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us? We would assist with the Blight, of course, and you would have our gratitude. Well, the clan's storyteller could provide you with answers just as easily. Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now anywhere... No. The ones from this forest, however. It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten. You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, And most tellingly, your temper will become... If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather... That is a long tale I do not have the time to tell. Ask Say. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people.
I'm Daranatishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am... houses. Is that true? No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to me. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought. No? Have you not? It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. When that day comes, all else... I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people... I see. That is difficult for our people to... A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragon... But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps... I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my... I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from. My parents were servants to a human merchant whose care... I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years, for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits. No one could stop him. I sat there, and he saw me. The fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since. A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He's also responsible for knowing the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other. It's possible Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and the clan is my family. Any others out there? For now, the clan is Dale. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and pure... I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply... No. Zathrian told me that time would take... The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our... They have reason. Since the day this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps. If they are... It was our ancestral home, long ago, when we did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed our Lathan. Our ancestors were enslaved. Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank... Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who... The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until... According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened in time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us. Shemlen, we call them. Quick children. I suppose perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in our Lathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are... It requires an individual... Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction. That was our second homeland. Our first was the... Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and... They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too. And you wonder why we are hostile. Certainly. Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him. He... lost his family. a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific. I came to the Daily as you...
So tell me something. Do you feel pain when you get hit in combat?
This is when it squeals loudly and spurts blood about. This is when it feels pain.
Maybe. I've seen you take some bad hits. Don't you feel anything?
Anger, rage even, perhaps a little distress. Is this pain?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd call it distress, exactly. It's more...
For me, it is more...
That sounds more like a bowel movement. I mean...
Who was supposed to save us? I never thought an outsider would ever do anything for us.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times. These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fierce... Not that I would expect an outsider to understand. You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, but I wish you good fortune. Be careful in the camp. We are not used to outsiders walking amongst us, remember.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you. It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me. We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper. That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger. It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her. Her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
And if she was a werewolf, and the elf chased her and then found her, what then? Sweet, blissful reunion?
I don't know. Maybe she would know me as her love, even still?
More likely she would love to eat you.
If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace. I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
As you say.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our alien fallen.
I thought a Shem would be uglier. You're not so ugly.
And Athara, Grey Warden.
Very well. It shall be done.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew. I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is. That would please me. So long as our hunters come first. I am no merchant, but let us try.
Anathara, I should get back to work before Master Verathorn skins me alive.
As you say.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the Haunted Forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned. An outsider to the rescue, but of course, what were we doing trying to solve our own problems? Then perhaps I should be silent and allow an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed... Forgive me, Grey Warden. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire. Then I'll tell... Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brecilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, if they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow so much death in one place, tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, the legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself. The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees. Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil. No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would... They would run off into the forest, never to be... One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new... It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it, as they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't... One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Is there something you need? We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack. Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. It was planned. These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so. I do not believe he would, but even the wisest of men do not always see the truth. And the hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's... Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once. Some of us have one. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist. The hunters say they have strength and speed far like wolves. They hunt in pack. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're... As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves. Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of. Of course. Dara...
Hello? Of course. I'm very sorry. It's just that we don't get many visitors. Like you, I mean. Of your... Oh, of course. It's just that they don't... I mean, you don't... I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter. I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. I suppose there's no harm in it. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina. She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is... I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation... Really? I'm willing to try anything. Siranas. Oh, ma Sir... Oh, what do you want now? I told you... I don't think there's anything I can... Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Your face is really round, and your ears are so tiny.
Anathara, Grey Warden. So you're the Grey Warden who was supposed to save us? I never...
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Anathara, Grey Warden. Andaran Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say? Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our way. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, but what if he never becomes a proper hunter?
What will become of our family? Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Are these pets, mounts, food, nighttime companions for half-blind hunters?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear. My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the other. I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. I know. It was kind of you to try. No. It is my duty, as both master herder and...
forests. Here I thought I had left the wilds behind for good.
I shall do it. I shall do it. Very well. Very well.
I am ready.
All right.
I shall do it.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Daily sent a human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony. We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay. Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk. We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it. You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed. I do not wish to fight you, but our enemy has sent you to us, and now you force our hand. Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst! The Daily sent a human of all things. Was it not Sathrian who sent you? Run from the forest while you can. I do not wish to fight you, but our enemy has sent you to us, and now you force our hand. The Daily sent a human. Was it not Sathrian who... You run from the forest while you can. I do not wish... The Daily sent a human of all... Tell them, was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never... We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. You know nothing, do you? Run from the forest while you can. Run. I do not wish to fight. Come, brothers and... The Daily sent a human of all things. Was it not Sathrian? Run from the forest while you... I do not wish to fight.
Together.
The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.
There's no glory in bloodshed wasted.
Very well.
Who comes? We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
them the advantage!
Very well. It has begun.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree? There are beasts and thieves aplenty here. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn. All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without. My wooden skin has some magic, see, and part of it I can give to thee. The forest would see. In the center of the forest, the magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please. That is but a human name, one placed upon this land, their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves. It was the elves who planned. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell, but many deaths here all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not. I shall await, do what thou can. I shall await, do what thou can.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
I find it difficult to move. We should leave this place at once, before we...
Shall be done.
Do not look in the fire. It draws my strength.
As you say.
The Elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just... The Elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange.
Do not look in the fire.
Shall be done.
The Elven hunters didn't set this up. The elven hunters didn't set this up.
Do not look in...
I shall do it.
Help Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be. I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but...
Careful. These werewolves...
You know of my clan? Yes. Just scant days ago. I am dead, and with the gods, I want him to be at peace. Oh, the pain! The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly. I will tell you. Then there is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much. Gods, bless you.
Leads. How protective?
Order.